That is a big thing. The other thing I wanted to mention real quick is I see my timeline going crazy with a lot of the local newscasters about this Bobo. The
Bao Bao.
I don't know what it is.
Bao Bao.
It's a Bao Bao.
I have no idea.
They sent the Bao Bao back to China.
Which is Cakes would say not a panda bear. It's just a panda.
No, I think I'm wrong. I was
No, I
wrong.
think it is
I've
a
walked
bear.
that back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It looks like a bear. It's got to be a bear.
I've officially walked that
So
back.
what is it?
I was wrong.
Because
What
I
is
actually
it?
told my wife
bear.
yesterday. She said something about the panda bear, and I said, it's not a panda bear, it's a panda. And she said, what are you talking about? I said, well, Cakes, for years on the show, says it's not a panda bear, it's just a panda.
I have officially walked that back.
So
I think I was
actually
getting it mixed
spewed
up
out
with
your misinformation.
a koala. Like people, I think I'm right on this. People like to call them koala bears. I think they're actually koalas. I was mixing that up with panda bears.
Okay, that's fine. Who cares?
I took you as gospel.
Yeah, you can't. Whatever it is, I'd never heard of this stupid thing 3 days ago.
Right.
Bao Bao, Bobo, whatever it is.
It was a big deal for the last
People are
couple weeks.
freaking out because they're
People
shipping
were crying.
I saw somebody yesterday say they were really going to miss Bobo or Bao Bao.
Bao Bao.
You know how much
And I was like,
bamboo Bao Bao ate yesterday
So
before it
much.
departed?
Well, I think
I
they
watched the report. Hey, on the way out, 17 pounds of bamboo.
well, they stuffed Bobo / Bao Bao in a
Yes.
metal crate, a money metal crate,
right.
and then shipped him or her, I don't know
Right.
the sex
I don't
of
either.
it, to, I think, Dulles, and then went on a plane
It was
for
like a 16 or 17-hour flight, right?
with bamboo and water all over the place.
They put it's such a big deal. They put it in a FedEx plane, and there was a big picture of Bao Bao on the plane.
Yes. Bao Bao's apparently
on the
a big
outside
deal.
of the
On the
plane?
outside,
like
yeah.
a
You had the
painted
big-
picture or like
I
a
mean, some sort
like
of
a tarp or something.
sort
no,
of
it
a
was
mural.
like somebody painted it.
Yeah,
It's
he had his own plane.
professionally.
Bao Bao had
It's-
his own plane.
It's unbelievable. I'd never heard of Bao Bao. I've been to the zoo maybe once in the last 10 years.
Bear Force One.
Yeah.
Like,
I just don't
like
get
that.
it. I saw somebody legitimately, like a
Bear Force
news
One.
person in town yesterday, legitimately on the verge of tears saying how much they were going to miss Bao Bao. Like it was really, like it was a part of their family. Like they go there all the time to see Bao Bao.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Bao Bao was there.
Here's
I
an
never heard of him.
unpopular opinion. Pandas suck. Okay, because when you go to the zoo and try to see the panda,
What
they're
happens?
They're never out.
I
in
never
there.
go to the zoo.
They're never out and like climbing around. Though I know there was video of Bao Bao like in her tree, I think recently before she left. The panda's always like curled up in a corner in the interior part of the enclosure.
But what do you
never
expect?
outside?
The animals are never really doing anything. It's not like they're playing
Monkeys.
a football game.
The monkeys are climbing around above you.
They're not usually doing much.
We learned that.
Hey, this is a dumb question. Is this like the only panda in America? Like, why is it? Why
Well,
is so much?
pandas are very rare.
No, I mean, in the wild, but I would just assume if I went to a zoo, there would be a panda there.
I don't
At
think.
any zoo.
I don't think if you go to the Baltimore Zoo, they have pandas.
No.
Like, I'm with EB. I can't fathom why they're spending so much airtime dedicated to a
Because
panda.
they haven't
yesterday.
had snowstorms. You know how the news.
No,
they're
but the
dying
pandas
for
are always
snowstorms.
big around here. Anytime there's an impending
actually,
birth or something,
Yeah.
it's a big deal.
I understand.
theory.
It's
But
one of
not
the
to
top
me.
topics, just like cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
We're gonna start
They're
hearing about cherry
overrated,
blossoms soon
overrated.
because of the weather.
I love
now.
cherry blossoms.
Cherry
I
blossoms
know,
are coming
You
earlier.
got some weird green thumb
That
thing
just
going
looks
on.
good.
Well,
I
I
don't know what you
think
got.
news crew have this thing where you know how in Anchorman they had the panda watch and everything, and it was a
Yeah.
whole like mocking news and everything.
Yeah.
And so news has this kind of fascination where it's kind of we're doing our own panda watch
The only
because they're
panda.
kind of spoofing Anchorman, which is spoofing
No,
the
but I think
news.
it dates before that. I think
Yeah,
pandas in this town, for whatever reason, have been a big deal. They just don't move me at all.
The spoof is because of the reality. So the original spoof is because the reality is that there's always been great coverage.
There's a fascination
over pandas.
with the stupid pandas.
The only panda that matters to me is Bradley Beal because his nickname is Panda. I believe it's because he likes to eat a lot. That's the only panda.
I thought
that
you were going with Pablo Sandoval. Isn't he also a panda?
No, I don't care
nickname?
about. I don't care about him, that big
Yeah.
fatty. Why would I care about him? I care about Bradley Beal, whose nickname is Panda.
Didn't know that he was going by
Now,
panda these days.
I don't think he eats a lot of bamboo, but apparently he likes to eat a lot.
Have you seen Bao Bao?
I've seen video clips.
No, but have you been to the zoo and seen? Have you been to the zoo in the last 3 years?
I have not.
Probably once in the last 3
I took
years.
my kids when they were younger.
But I guarantee we went to the panda enclosure, we walked through it, and we might have spotted it over in the corner, like curled up, doing nothing, because that's usually what they do. And it's a big waste of time. You know what? I say, happy trails, Bao Bao. Have fun in China.
Can you imagine somebody
I'm not gonna
like
miss that
somebody
stupid animal.
seriously gonna miss like it was a part of their family?
Yeah.
No.
People go over there almost every day to see the pandas.
Not the same people.
I saw some interviews with people that said they would go over there at least a couple times a week
Wow.
just to see the panda.
Well, they're mentally ill.
They get into it. I don't know.
I mean, get a pet if you're so into it. Get a dog.
Well, the thing about pandas is they're very rare. I mean,
China.
there aren't that many around, so that's
So
why
here's-
people get into it.
I don't really care, but
They're not like a grizzly bear. Thousands of those.
so now does Bao Bao go back to China for a limited time and then gets shipped back to the United States in 3 or 4 years?
I thought I read there's in
No,
some
they have-
conservation program.
There's a
or something.
program with China. They got to go back before they turn 4,
Ah.
and then they're over there forever.
Are you a panda expert?
He's into,
I watch
he's
the
into-
local news.
He's
Yeah.
into like green lawns and pandas.
Who doesn't like a green lawn?